BadSecretMedia.com.
I hate Bad Secret Media.
Welcome to the Secret Levels Podcast. On this week's episode, we ask you to rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave.
I'm player 1, Toby.
And I'm player 2, Altered Goobs.
And we do a retro video game review show where we talk about the history, the story, the gameplay, some fun facts.
And then we give it a rage meter from 1 to 10. Breaking the shit out.
1 to 10 to tell you how mad it makes us.
It's like, do you want to chop up a whole bunch of chili peppers and then touch your dick after?
Ooh.
I promised someone I would add that into the show. So there you go, Shags. That's for you. Keep cooking pizza and keep your hands off your wiener after you chop up a whole bunch of chili peppers.
Ooh, that's a story that I want to hear later. And then we give it a nice, calm rating to let you know if it's still worth playing, and that's also a 1 to 10 rating. We also have a guest today.
We're not alone.
We are not.
Yay.
We are not alone.
The most frequent guest ever on Secret Levels.
And why is that?
Because you're the number one lady of levels.
That's true. You're supposed to say because I'm the best.
Please introduce yourself, player 3.
Player 3, Jenny Bean.
Welcome to your doom.
Yay.
Yay.
She's
As
always
as I
here.
always say, yay. I'm excited because I never know what else to say. So yay.
Another episode she won't listen to.
Nope.
Yeah, she won't listen to any episodes with herself on it for some reason.
No, because my voice is irritating. I'm sorry for all of you who have to listen to it. But I really love this game, so too bad.
Well, actually,
She as soon as we started the show, she calls dibs on
This was like
certain games.
one of the games that I was like, when you do this, you have to have me on. If not, divorce. So he's saving his marriage. You're ruining your
That's
ears.
Especially
I'm
after
sorry.
the comment I made on last episode.
Which I haven't heard yet, but when I do, I'm going to be very angry, I think.
well, that's funny that you wanted to be on this episode because this is one of the games where me and Goobs fell in love.
Yep. It was all because of my Altered Beast hat.
Yep.
That's why I'm a
Kinda
co-host
I feel
here.
like this is one of the games where we cemented our relationship and love for video games as well. 'Cause we played this game together lots of times.
Yeah.
This is one of the probably the
played
top games that we've played together.
Played a doggy style once.
No, we didn't. Don't lie.
Wolf
No,
style.
thank you.
Wolf
That's
style.
not flattering for a girl, but nice try. If it was Aladdin, maybe.
That's
Just
how we
kidding,
watch
I'm kidding.
X-Files.
We're not
Hey,
the Bare
Bloodhound
Naked
Gang
Ladies.
reference. I got that one.
Jen just said we're not the bare naked ladies.
Aw. I got one of the
Bloodhound
references
Gang.
finally.
I know, I said I was so wrong.
Okay, well,
I swear the Bare Naked Ladies mention X-Files in a song too.
Uh,
Anyways, just
yeah,
saying.
watching X-Files with no lights on.
Yeah, so there you go. I
This
was
is too
right.
much banter. We're turning into the other video
Sorry.
game shows.
Sorry. What
okay.
game are we playing? Tell me.
We are playing Altered Beast, and let's go ahead and transform into the details.
Let's jump right into the D's.
Bzz, bzz, bzz. The dragon.
Oh.
Sorry, I hate that fucking noise so much.
Oh, you got two of us here for this one, Toby. You're fucked.
Yep. So we are playing Altered Beast. This game was released August 14th, 1989. It was developed by SEGA, and it was published by SEGA. And the version that we played was on the Sega Genesis.
What Nintendo?
There's multiple different versions of this game.
Yes.
Mhm.
This game was originally released on the arcade in 1988. This game was made before I was born.
Oh my god, we were 5.
This game was also ported to the PC Engine, so there is a Hue card and a CD version. It was also released on the Atari ST, the ZX Spectrum, the Commodore 64, MS-DOS, Nintendo Famicom has
I'm waiting for it, bud. I'm waiting for it.
Is it coming?
Nintendo Famicom has a version. Tiger Electronics handhelds have a version. There's an 8-bit version for the Master System.
That's the one I first played growing up.
And the Amiga.
Motherfucking Amiga! Bow, 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 bow.
And you can also find this game a part of a lot of the Sega Genesis collections.
It's on all of them, pretty much.
And
Yes.
rightfully so.
And there was a time this was free on PlayStation. You can just get it for free. PlayStation 3, sorry.
It's also available on iOS and Androids. And there's a 3D port that was on the Nintendo 3DS. And it's on the Sega Classic. So there's so many ways to play this game.
Yeah,
I can
it's
play
one of the
this game on my
staples.
phone.
Yeah, you can play it on your phone.
Rising from my grave all the time. Yes.
Welcome to your doom.
Prepare for your doom. I love it so much.
This is a single or multiplayer game, and it's a side-scrolling beat-'em-up.
And also, it might be some way people awaken their sexual fantasies.
I don't agree with that whatsoever.
Why? Furries could definitely come from this game.
But I
For
feel
sure.
like I wouldn't play Altered Beast and be like,
For
now I'm
sure.
a furry.
For
For
No,
sure.
you don't know. There's buff men that turn into fucking furry animals. So,
A dragon is not
That's
furry,
my
but
fantasy.
that's a scaly.
There you go.
But then there's the other 3 are furry. A tiger uppercut, tiger, a bear, and a wolf. They're all furries.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. Anyways.
Again, we welcome everyone here on
We
Secret
do.
Levels.
But I'm just saying.
Everyone thinks I'm a closet furry, so
He's not. Trust me.
one
He hates
day.
wearing costumes because they're too hot. He gets angry is why he won't cosplay with me. So he's not a closet furry. Sorry for any of you who think that he is.
Riku,
Sorry, Riku.
Mass Llama,
Sorry, Mass Llama.
Berg.
Berg.
Everyone
sorry,
in Discord thinks I'm a closet furry.
Man. Discord, I'm sorry, you're wrong. This man won't wear a costume. He's not going to wear a fur costume, okay?
Now, if there's fans installed,
We're too cheap for that shit. You'd want me to make it for you. I'm not putting fans in it.
Would y'all like to hear the story?
I guess. Sorry.
time for story time with Toby. Dude,
Turned into a derailer.
we
I'm
got 2
sorry.
derailers on this episode, man.
Yes, story. Story time with Toby. Fring!
No,
Uh-huh.
there's no fring.
There is now. There's a fring after everything now.
She's ruining the show, Toby. Or making it better?
Yes, that's right.
In a time of gods, myths, and legends, a time where men were warriors and fought courageously against unnatural enemies in an endless battle of good and evil,
And buff as fuck.
and buff as fuck. A mighty warrior has been awoken from his tomb by the god of thunder himself, Zeus. You have been awoken for one reason: to rescue Zeus's daughter, Athena, from the evil demon god named Neph.
He looks like Fester.
That's that guy's name. Even today, I'm like, who the fuck is that guy,
He
anyways?
looks like Fester.
He does look like Fester.
He does.
Now, just because you were a brave and awesome Roman centurion don't mean shit. You'll need some supernatural help to give you the strength and speed to defeat Neph. You have been bestowed the powers of the Altered Beast to transform you into part animal and part human creature.
I feel like you're giving a Bible study class, man. You could be a good preacher.
Hey,
You
this
got
is
the whole Southern Baptist
Hey,
voice now.
Zeus is involved, okay? Now, the only way to turn into these beasts is to conquer your foes and take their spirit.
Or kill blue pigs.
Hey, you know what?
Spirit pigs.
Hold that thought for a second. Let me finish this. Neph will still be a challenge even with your new abilities. Just remember, Zeus didn't bring you back from the grave to fail. So this game should take you about an hour to beat. Maybe
If
less.
that.
Yeah, not long.
Speedrun.com has a record set by Ziggy at 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
Whoa, impressive.
Yes.
That's fast as hell.
I watched one and it was 9 minutes today, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
6 is even better, man. I can't beat the game in 9 minutes. I suck
What's
at video
better?
games.
Both of them combined. 69. Yeah.
Hey.
Maybe if you're 12.
Would you guys like to start talking about this gameplay on this damn thing?
Do you like video games, podcasts, and reminiscing? I'm actor, video game writer, and total sweetie pie, Connor Savage McCabe, and on each episode of Call Me By Your Game, I sit down with a guest for an intimate look at a special game from their past. Did you and your dad beat Spyro the Dragon over the holidays? Or was Halo 4 the one thing that united your roommates during your senior year of college? Stories like these are what Call Me By Your Game is about. From video game content creator Janet Garcia to Hades voice actor Courtney Vinays, I interview wonderful comedians and game industry friends about these memories. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts, and maybe someday you'll call me by your game.
It's not a damn thing. It's a damn great thing.
Yeah.
Damn great thing. So the D-pad will move your characters left and right. Pressing down will make them kneel. Pressing up will make you lay on your back.
Really? You can lay on your back?
You can do the up kick, like the fancy
Oh,
jazzercise.
yes. Okay, sorry. I thought that was to the side kick.
No,
I didn't realize that was a back kick.
Yeah.
All the time in this game, I tried to make our characters look like we were fucking each
Always.
That's the only way to play.
Like at the end, we're always like crouching up and down.
other. Yeah, on top of her. And she's like bent over, and I'm just like thrusting behind her.
The original teabag.
Yeah, totally.
The altered bag.
So A lets you punch, B lets you kick. If you hold down,
Sorry, the beast bag. I can't let that go without being said.
No.
like you were saying a second ago, if you hold down or up and you press kick or punch, you'll do a slightly different version of those moves. C lets you jump. You can also attack when you jump, and if you hold up while you jump, you'll jump even higher.
That's I was looking through the cheats for I don't know what reason, but
Just because we're curious.
one person like there's a cheat code to hold down up. I'm like, really? Like to jump higher? I'm like, you didn't know that? Like you couldn't figure that out? That had to be down here.
That is weird. That's real
But
weird.
like speaking of the punches and kicks, man, they're weak as fuck when you're like original form.
They are.
Does this person have a name?
No, it doesn't.
Hank.
Neither one of them. Hank.
We're gonna Hank and Tom. Tom Hanks. 'Cause Jenny hates him.
Oh, so much.
So
Fucking
Hank.
Tom and Hank.
Hank's the pink one. Tom's the blue one.
We're gonna mix that up, but anyways, yeah. So you start out like in a really weak form.
And they don't really like hit properly. Like they're kind of
It's just like weak punches.
short arm punches,
little,
short ass
like,
kicks. But
the mini kicks.
the jazzercise legs are just absolutely
Those are always
amazing.
there, yeah.
So you actually end up getting the spirit things to transform. So you have to kill. They're not pigs, and that's what I thought they were too for the longest time until I
They
read
look
the
like
manual.
pigs.
Goobs.
I always thought they were pigs.
Yeah, what are they?
They are 3-headed wolves, and if
Oh.
now when you go back and play it again, because that's what I always thought they were. I thought they were pigs too, but you can definitely tell it's a 3-headed wolf.
I'm too busy kicking it to look at its head, I guess.
Oh, we'd be calling them out like when we were playing together. Like,
Oh, yeah, we're like,
blue pig, go.
It's really funny that y'all call them pigs too, because that's what I
Yeah.
used to call them when I was younger too.
It looks like a fucking pig.
Yeah.
I don't see a 3-headed wolf like I might now, as you said.
now
but
that I know,
Yeah.
maybe.
I saw a pig.
Yeah.
Right. So once you kill the blue ones, they will release a spirit ball. And when your character collects the spirit ball, they kind of float around the map, and they will leave the screen if you don't grab them
they
in time.
will.
They will give you a power up.
Power up. I love that voice.
Your kicks and your punches actually become stronger.
You should get like a little
You get buffer.
flame coming off. Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one like you kind of rip your shirt,
Yeah.
and the second one you rip your shirt completely off.
Totally buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it goes 1, 2,
Yeah.
and 3. And the third one you get is the obviously your altered beast.
Yes, that's the third. When you collect 3 of the spirit ball things, you do become the beast for that stage.
The first time like he rips this thing, I'm like, reminds me so much of He-Man, like Prince
Yes,
Adam.
it does
like,
for me
especially
too.
because you're wearing the pink too.
Yeah.
Because you're Tom. And you just rip your shit off. It's like, what the fuck am I playing right now? Is it a
Very
He-Man clone?
He-Man-ish.
So this is pretty interesting. The manual calls the first spirit transformation Giant Man.
Oh.
The second supered, muscled up guy is Superman.
Oh, huh.
The third one is when you become the Beast.
Fun.
Back to some of the basics on this game. It, like we said, it is a 1 or 2 player game, and what's cool about this game is both players play on the screen at the same time.
Classic beat 'em up style.
The best.
At the top left of the screen, if you're playing one player, it'll show you player one's score and how many lives they have left. In the center, it'll show you the high score, which, you know, that's very arcade of them to do. They used to try to mimic the arcades. And at the bottom left, it'll show you the power gauge of how many hits you have left before you die. Now, the different beasts. Let's talk about the different beasts, because there's only 5 levels in this game. This is a very, very short game.
Yes. There's 5 levels and 4 beasts.
Yeah. Yes. Well,
I kind of mentioned them all earlier, but we'll talk about them again.
yeah. So, like you
In
said,
depth.
level 1, you become the werewolf. Level 2, it's a were-dragon. Level 3, a werebear.
Where?
He looks like Ted. When they
Yeah.
when they first show like the picture of like, cause there's an awesome animation of like you turning from human to the animal or the beast, and like it flashes and it shows it, but then it just shows like a nice comfy,
Cute little bear.
yeah, it shows like a teddy
It
bear.
doesn't look terrifying at all. Like,
It doesn't look like the bear that you become in the game.
Right.
That's a whole like euphemism for something else too.
Well, we'll become bears one day, Goobs.
I don't think we need to become bears. I think we are bears.
At this point,
I think
probably.
there's only a kiss that takes us apart from not being bears. Jenny's just looking at me. She's like, "What are we doing?"
I'm about to cry because this means you're gonna leave me.
No, you can.
No, I can't.
You're
I'm
the zoo trainer,
This is
like a
getting
Russian
kinky.
circus.
This is getting real kinky. Level 4, you become a were-tiger. And level 5, you did say, you know, there's only 4 beasts, but in level 5, you become a gold werewolf.
Yeah, you have different attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, each one has their own special set of attacks.
Yes.
The werewolf has some nice little like fly forward action,
Yep.
and he shoots a projectile. What's the dragon have, Jenny?
He has
the
a
most
vibrator?
annoying sound in this. No, the fucking lightning. It's the most annoying sound in this whole fucking game.
Yeah, he's got like
It drives me mental.
a lightning attack that like comes off of his body, and then he has it to where he can like
Yeah,
shoot
shoot the
lightning,
lightning.
like Raiden.
Yeah, but that's fucking useless. It's all.
How
about
metal
the
is
other
that though? Like a fucking lightning
one.
dragon.
No, it is fucking cool, but they should have just picked a better sound, honestly.
Especially when you're fighting the boss on that level too. We'll touch on bosses. We won't forget about it like we do every episode.
Yeah.
We'll touch on bosses in a bit.
What about
Then the bear
Yeah.
has the worst attack.
Oh, the bear sucks. The stupid bubble thing.
Yeah, it's like, what are you, sleeping like in an anime? You got like a
drunk or
nose
something?
bubble?
He had like anime nose bubbles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's so funny that we're in 2 different countries, like so many miles away, and like we had the same thoughts on this game. You know, because that's what I used to think too. Is like, why does the bear have a bubble coming out of his nose?
Yeah,
like, why
it
is that
makes no
his
sense.
attack? Maybe it's because bears sleep and they hibernate. I
I
don't know.
guess it like freezes people or something.
I don't know what it
Then you
does,
turn into
yeah.
a big bear ball.
Yeah.
And then the tiger has what, the up and down thing?
Yep.
That
Yeah, the up and
fast
down, then the wavy ball.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. The werewolf's really like the only one that I really like. Not the only one I like, but the one I like the best.
Right.
That tiger one fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't like the tiger one too much. The bear one is fine, and I like the dragon. I think the dragon's fun because
I think it's cool if I have the volume down. Like I like it with no sound. It just really that noise irritates me a lot.
Yeah,
that's
the
fair.
tiger is probably my least favorite.
Yeah, the tiger's
Bear's above him. Then the dragon. Then
Yeah.
you gotta go with the classic wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens is Neff will show up a few times per level. So if you haven't transformed, you know, if you haven't collected enough spirit balls, he runs off and you actually have to continue on the stage.
Yeah, you gotta play more of it.
Yeah.
So that even happens in 2-player as well.
Yeah, so you can't, and you both have to be in your beast form before you can fight him. If you're not, like if only one of you is, you still have to wait and keep going.
Right. Which, you know, that could, you know, we're basically veterans of this game. If someone else was playing it for the first time, it might take them longer than, because it's a pretty short game for us. People have been playing it for years, but you got to think of a newbie playing it that's never played it. It'll be a little bit longer of a game because you'll miss those spirit balls. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, it's totally gonna happen. You don't know to look out for the blue 3-headed wolf.
Yeah, now that we know that it's not a pig.
Man, bear, wolf, pig.
Now, if you are able to transform before the first time you see him, you do get more points for defeating him earlier on. So, like, each time that you don't actually get to fight him, because, again, he won't fight you unless you're in your beast form, you get less and less points.
Yeah, he gets to say that classic line, Jenny Bean, give it a whirl.
Welcome to your doom.
Welcome to your doom.
It's the best ever.
It is.
The Rise from Your Grave is my ultimate favorite one. That one's
It's
right up
it's just
there.
got some really cool, like, quotable
It does.
Things in it. So,
It's a lot of fun.
So throughout the game, you'll have many different monsters you're going to fight. You're going to have some winged beast, some zombies, some blob leeches, some chicken stingers, which that's actually what they're called, and they're also
That's
in
funny.
Golden Axe.
Yeah, those little
Yellow things.
Oh, yeah.
With
the
the
beak
tails
birds. You
that
can,
whip
you can
you.
ride on them.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
There's werewolf snakes that drop from the ceilings, giant ants, slug
Werewolf
turtles.
snakes are the fucking dragons.
They're
No,
they're
the
called
snakes
werewolf
that come-
snakes.
I thought they were dragons.
I always
No,
thought so
they're just-
too.
I thought they were just big snakes.
Because you see their tail rattling on the ground, you can walk up and kick the
Kick it,
tail off,
yeah.
and then they don't really attack you. Or when they drop down,
Kicks
you just
their heads.
kick their head right off.
Yeah.
I love doing that. It's
Me
like,
too. It's fun.
like it's this big, massive beast. Like imagine you're just like not playing a game, but you're like in real life, a big fucking like dragon comes flying at you. You just kick him once in the head, and the head goes flying off into the distance. That's why I love this game. It's so ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah, the giant ants, there's slug turtles, hammer demons, evil fish, goat men.
Giant ants. I thought they were bees.
So did I.
No, there's giant ants that are in the second level.
The yellow ones.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought they're bees. They have their stingers sticking out like big giant cocks running at you.
Man, I think it's just like a mix match of different things, because then there's goat men, ninja
Oh,
boars.
the goat men in the
Goat
last
men are
episode.
Great. Yeah, the last one.
What about the ninja boars? And we can't forget the dark unicorns.
Oh, the dark unicorns are amazing.
Yes.
I can't believe those aren't like everyone's favorites because of how ridiculous they are.
Oh, they're just so fun.
Yeah, the last level is just absolutely insane.
Okay.
It really is.
I called it an episode a couple seconds ago, but the last level.
So the let's talk about the bosses. I mean, it's Neff, but he transforms into different things. Which, okay, this doesn't make sense to me if he's
Different monstrosities, like, they're kind of grotesque.
Yeah, they're fucking nasty.
Well, I don't know if those are actually him transforming into it, because that's what I always thought, or if they are other monsters, because they have names. So the first boss is Agar, who throws faces at you.
He's a big, like...
big stone-looking thing.
No, he's not a stone. He's a big fucking... Looks like flesh.
Oh, I thought
Big
he looked like
flesh
he was
mountain. Like,
stone.
he whips his head at you.
Yeah, he throws like multiple versions of his face at you, and he looks like a big flesh mound or something.
Looks like a big fleshlight.
Flesh.
No, he doesn't.
So the second boss is Octius, and this is like a Venus flytrap, but when it opens up, it's got a shitload of eyes in it,
The
and
eyeballs, yeah.
Yeah.
and it's
Tons of eyes, and they spread them all over the screen at you.
Yep, and if you touch them, they hurt you, so you have to electrocute the shit out of them with the dragon.
Yeah, if you just go in the top right corner of the screen, just electrocute you, you're gonna win.
Right. The third boss is a moldy snail, which this is a giant snail that kind of looks like a dragon.
Ooh, I don't like this one, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about that one either.
Then you have to fight him as the bear, too, so...
Yeah.
It makes it even worse.
Yeah. And then you've got the fourth boss, which is a crocodile worm, apparently. And he breathes fire and little dragons.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
And he's kind of a bastard. And
Pain in
then
the ass.
Is it the three-headed fucker? Why do I remember a three-headed thing? I'm probably confusing all the games that we played.
Yeah. So the fifth and final boss is Neff, and he changes into a were-rhino.
Yeah, Rocksteady.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, which one do you think is the hardest out of the 5 bosses?
Gotta go with the worm, the fourth one, because the tiger is just a piece of shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? I agree with you because that stupid tiger.
Yep.
Most bosses aren't a problem in this game, but that one, just because of your powers.
Yeah, it's
The
just
tiger's powers are just so weird. Like, the rhino, like, Neff at the end is, like, nothing to shake a stick at.
no, he's
It's
not that terrible.
pretty fucking easy.
Especially if you have it on 2-player. If you got 2 people tag teaming him, he's going to go down pretty quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just Eiffel Tower him, take him from either side, and then...
Make him
He's
a
done.
Chinese finger trap.
that's right.
Exactly. Pig roast him.
Rhino roast him.
Yeah.
You win.
Yeah, so
You gotta remember to stroke the horn.
No, you don't.
but yeah, I mean, there's plenty of like variety in this game, like between the normal enemies throughout the levels, and the backgrounds are all different. Like the first level, you're in a graveyard kind of looking thing. The second level, you're in
You're fighting zombies and shit.
yeah, in the first level, and then the second level, you're, I guess, like underground.
Yeah, you're in the cavern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like caves or something. Yeah.
Well, and then the third level, you're also in a cave, looking
A deeper cave.
a deeper cave. So like, there's a lot of variety for only having 5 levels in it. And then again, like I said, all the enemies they all do something different, and you get 4. You get 4 different beasts. So it
A
changes
little
up.
bit of option. Like, this is like an early game, especially for a beat 'em up game, so you're not going to get that much variety in this, but
No.
it's still pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it changes it up enough because you do get 4 different characters to work for in each level. But
I don't think like another game at this time has done that, where you get to evolve like you do in this game.
right. Do you have any parts of this game that you just fucking absolutely hated or anything?
And then the one thing I hate more than anything else
What's that?
is that when that fucking Neff shows up and he shoots that stupid lightning and you just literally have to sit there and fucking wait. That pisses me off so much. Like, I hate it. You remember I'd always be bitching?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, oh,
Like, why can't I just kill this guy?
Like, we're in beast form. We're ready to fight. Why do I have to stand here? Or if we're not in beast form, like, clearly I'm not in beast form. Mosey the fuck on.
It takes about
Oh, it
15
takes so
to 20
long.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is
That
a
drives
weird-
me crazy.
I've never thought about that. It is, even like when you're ready to fight him, he takes a little while before he changes. And
Yeah,
if you
before you
don't
can do
have
anything.
the beast, if you're not a beast yet, he does take a little while before he just skedaddles.
Yeah, that just drives me nuts.
And he laughs at you like an asshole.
Yeah. Steals your beast form away.
What about you, Goobs? You have a part where you're just like, fuck this part.
Yeah, the tiger.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Everything about the tiger, like, I don't like that character at all.
Yeah, so his special move is like, it's kind of like the werewolves, where the werewolf flashes forward, the tiger flashes up and down, and it's not very convenient.
No, not at all. And, like, the wavy ball just go over enemies sometimes, and it's
Yeah,
just
it
not
seems
enjoyable.
just kind of pointless. Yeah.
The whole level, like, you get to play him as, it's not fun, and then the boss is not fun either.
No, yeah, I think you're right. The whole 4th level just needs an overhaul.
And trust me, I got nostalgia goggles, like,
Oh,
glued
yeah.
to my face for this
Yeah.
game.
Right. Oh yeah, me too. I remember playing this game as a really small kid, and I remember this game used to scare me, to be honest. Like,
Aw.
yeah, well, I was
Oh, I bet you Meemaw made you a snacky snack after.
Oh, no, snacky snacks.
I don't remember Meemaw playing this game with me, but I remember, like, especially with the cutscenes, because after you beat a level, there's a
That's a
cutscene.
weekly shout out to Meemaw. She's getting more shout outs every episode, just like
she
Jenny.
is.
Well, she's probably pretty awesome.
She is awesome. But like the cutscenes at the end after you beat the level, where it's all purple and it's playing like Phantom of the Opera kind of music.
Yes.
Those parts would freak me the fuck out. And then, like, well, okay, especially
What
going
about
from
the one at the end of the game where, like, It totally looks like fan fiction where
Yeah,
there's
it
just
does.
like a wolf holding
Man
her.
and a lady. It's like hugging her.
It's the cover of a bad romance novel.
Yes, it is.
A wolf and his bride.
Full moon with romance.
What about the music? How do you feel about the music on this one?
You explained it to me perfectly today when I asked you what the music is like. Because I was like, I don't remember the music. And what did you call it?
I don't know.
You just said unremarkable. And it's very true. Like, the music isn't terrible,
Right.
but it's not great either. It's just there. You know?
Yeah,
So
it's-
it's like unmemorable.
it's
Kind of.
okay.
Like, it's okay, but it's not awful. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not memorable like a Mario or
We
something
know
like
Sega
that.
can do way better music.
Right. You know, I can remember the first level, but that's because I played it so much as a kid when, you sucked and you died all the time. And then I can remember the second level because it used to scare me because it would go from that cutscene to like that cavern and it would be the weird creepy music.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I think it's just the quotes and stuff that I really, really can like remember. Like I have to think about the music. The
Yeah.
like I have to really think about it before I can pull that out of my ass.
Yeah, it's just not very memorable, that's all. It's not terrible, like I said, it's decent.
Yeah.
Classic.
If I had
We played mostly with like Spotify going in the
Yeah.
background, to be honest with you, because
Because I really hate that fucking noise of that dragon.
Yeah, I would say that the first level song is my favorite, and even the title intro is kind of basic and just there's not much to it. So
yeah, we're not playing this game for the music. Let's
No,
just be
you're
honest.
not. Like,
no, but the graphics are pretty impressive for being a 89 game.
that's what I mean. When you think back and you think this game was made in like 88 or 89,
Right.
that's pretty crazy that it looks that
Yeah,
good.
I watched some arcade footage for this game, and holy shit, man, it looks badass.
Yeah.
Like, you can notice like the difference between the Sega version
And the arcade.
and the arcade, especially because I mostly remember the Sega Master System version,
Ooh.
the 8-bit one.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even a background when you had to fight bad guys on that
Yeah.
one. They just go black.
That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like this game for me is more memorable with the transformations, like that cutscene of the transformations.
Yes.
Fucking way cool looking. It's got the flames, and you start out as a human, and you slowly transform into whatever beast you're transforming into.
I want that as a back piece tattoo.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
Starting off with like a tramp stamp of a little man, then it gets bigger.
Now,
Giant man, Superman, Ultimate Beast.
have you ever seen the arcade cabinet picture that's on it? And it shows like all the beasts. You got to look up a picture of the beast on the arcade cabinet because it's a really cool picture. This might be in my fun facts. I don't remember if I wrote it down, but they actually mimicked it for one of the Avengers movies.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I'll post
cool.
that on our Instagram. So be on the lookout for that comparison picture. But yeah, I feel like the graphics. Like I said, I like the cutscenes. They used to scare me as a kid. How do you feel about the Sega graphics?
I think it's good.
I think they're pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, for its time, it's great.
The
You
enemy
can tell what's
sprites are
going
like,
on.
yeah, you know what they are. You know what you're fighting.
You know what
you know-
you're transforming into. It's very visibly a wolf, a bear, or
Oh,
whatever, you know.
I like to count the abs so I can see when I turn into Superman.
Do we have an 8-pack or a 10-pack?
Oh, we have a lot of packs.
Maybe 20.
Almost like a whole thing of hot dogs in there, just like delicious hot dog abs.
I think the only thing
buns.
that loses any kind of graphics points is we all thought that was a pig
Yes.
and not a werewolf.
Clearly, yes.
So
No idea that thing had
We all
3
thought that was
heads.
a dragon and not a, what do you say, a cave worm?
Snake. I just thought it was a snake. I thought it was a big
it's a
rattlesnake. So
dragon snake or something like that.
Yeah.
No, what was it? A wolf snake.
werewolf snake.
Yeah, wolf snake. So whatever.
You know, I mean, other than that, it looks good though. Like,
Yeah, no, I have no
I
complaints
really
about the
like
graphics
that
in
like
this game.
power punch. That like when the
Yeah,
kick when you get that blue
Get
thing.
the
Like,
mini Hadouken coming
yeah,
off.
that makes me happy. Kind of reminds me of Naruto. Little
Yeah.
Rasengan. Pew,
Could be a little Rasengan. And you
Oh,
do
makes
the
me
fancy kick up to and
Yeah, that
little
kick is great.
blue
Yep.
ball coming off. Toby, I'm so sorry, man, but like our car's gonna get snowed in.
Oh shit! Is it snowing up there right now?
Oh yeah.
It actually really is, yes.
Quite a bit.
I gotta go shovel, man. I'm so sorry about this.
Me and the Bean can we'll handle the show. We'll
hold the shit, man. Hold the shit.
It won't take him long. It's only a few minutes. It's a small driveway, so.
Oh, okay. Very very good.
Okay, so
small to you, big to others.
first, I shoveled that driveway too. First thing I'm gonna do is, since you told me I could get Altered Beast on my phone, is I'm gonna find it. But my phone is like disgusting. It's got some really nasty like grease or something on it. You know? Oh,
What is that?
I don't know. My phone's so dirty.
Is that the game?
Hello, Jelly Bean.
Gee.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Toby.
Hi. Hi.
How are you?
Toby, your lips look luscious. Jelly Bean, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Goobs Genie.
Goobs Genie, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing decent. Oh, I'm doing really good. The Jelly Bean is here.
Yeah?
I'm sick of the D. I want the P.
Goobs Genie.
Oh, you know what you're getting into.
Goobs Genie, there's a Me Too thing that's happening all the time. You might be careful, okay? I'm just saying.
Oh, Gene 2.
Genie 2.
Genies too.
Hey, Genie, have you ever played Altered Beast? That's what we're talking about tonight.
Oh, I turn into a beast every night in the sack. Ooh.
I'm sure you do. But have you heard of the video game on the Sega Genesis?
Oh, I definitely have, and I have a special treat just for you two.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Yay.
All you gotta do, when you die, oh, it's sad when you die. Oh,
It
we'll have a
is.
funeral. Jimmy will have a funeral for you.
Okay.
Oh, candles, service, everything. But if you hold that A and press start repeatedly, after you die, you appear on the same screen you died on. Ooh.
Nice.
Goob Genie, that's super helpful. I die in this game all the time.
You'll bring it right back. Ooh, you can even do it on 2 players.
Very cool. I was about to ask because I hear the Bean dies quite a bit when she plays games.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, but she's still a great partner. Unlike Toby,
Hey.
he never sends my emails back or my texts or my DMs.
Well,
Ooh,
you're always
I
sending me
send
dick
dick
pictures.
pics every day.
Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly. Why am I gonna reply to that? You know what? Shoot
You know
him
how
away.
hard it is to take a selfie when you're
Hey,
invisible?
Goob Genie, we can take a selfie right now. I have a new Genie filter.
Oh, genie filter. Oh, no, she tricked me.
Good.
Sucked him back in the
Good.
Dump it.
That wasn't.
Did he just call me a dumb bitch?
You know what? Goop Genie's an
Who
asshole.
called you a dumb bitch?
Oh.
Oh, somebody not nice there,
Yeah,
babe.
yeah, don't. You know what? It's,
Toby, you call her a dumb bitch?
No, not him. It's
No,
okay.
not me.
We're just joking. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
It was a joke.
Okay.
Thanks for standing up for me, though.
I was about to rip my shirt off and then become an altered beast.
Become a muscle man.
Oh my
Yes.
god, if you ever get in a fight, I'm gonna stand behind you and go, power up!
Just rip my shirt off of me.
Yes!
And then put a furry
Put
costume.
a wolf mask on your
I'll
head.
put like a hound hood on me, and then I start like punching people wearing a leather fucking dog mask.
No.
How would y'all like to hear some fun facts?
It's time for fun facts with Toby.
Fring!
She's been dying to do
I
it.
always do it in the car.
You got it wrong. It's pring, but still,
Well,
you're
I'm a
close
girl.
enough.
It's cuter.
Yeah. That was
See?
her version, her spin on it, if you will.
I'm not you, Goobs. Stop trying to conform me.
So this is going to be fun because there's 2 of you, because we're going to play the #1 and only game show on the Secret Levels podcast.
How much is this game?
So this is the game show where Goobs
That's me.
and Jenny,
Woohoo!
you're supposed to say that's me.
That's me.
Come on, don't you know the fucking bit?
I do.
They are going to try to take a guess at how much this game costs in America. They're both Canadians. They are going to try to pick the American prices. Now, they get a $5 leeway. So if they're within $5, they get the point. The points don't matter. So,
To you, they don't. It's
so
a blood feud over here. Price is Right rules too.
closest wins it without going
$1.
over.
I'm just kidding.
Closest. Don't do $1, but
kidding,
like
I'm
closest one to it without going over. Yes.
All right. So, the first one that we're going to talk about is the Sega Genesis cartridge. So, this is just the cartridge, no manual, no box, nothing. It's just a loosey-goosey cartridge. Ladies first.
Go ahead, honey.
I wanted him to go first.
I'll go first. I don't care.
No, it's okay, because if you go first, then I'm just going to, I just wanted you to go first so I could hear what you said.
I already have a number in my mind, so...
I'm going to
whatever
guess
you say-
7.
7? I was going to say 8.
Were you? Okay, because I have no idea. You buy the games, not me. I just tell you what I want.
7 and 8 are your choices, right?
Yes.
This game goes for $10 loose.
Hey, that was good.
We both kind of win.
Yeah, y'all both won.
Good for
Y'all both
us.
won. Goobs wins more because he was closer, but
That's
whatever.
Yes.
okay. That's fine. I'm
right.
just
It's
proud
okay.
of
We
myself
both,
that I was
we both
kind
get a
of close.
point. I get a half point extra because I'm
Okay.
better than you.
No.
Okay, so this time we're gonna do complete in box. That means you will get the game cartridge, the manual, and that Sega
The wonderful
clamshell.
clam.
The clam that we all love. If you want to understand what her rage is about, refer to the last episode. Okay, so it's complete in box CIB. How much do you think it goes for, guys?
Don't go too crazy. It's a Sega game.
No,
I've
I
learned
know.
my lesson.
But
I'll
I'm
give
trying
you
to
a bit of
figure
help.
out how much a manual and a case
This
are
game's
worth.
widely available.
$10 loose.
So maybe 27. Is that too high? Do you think? I don't
No,
know. I'm gonna
that's-
go like
that's
27.
Decent, that's a decent guess. I was gonna go 23.
Is that y'all's final answers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
27,
23.
With your $5 leeway, you were both wrong.
Oh,
It goes for $16.
shit.
Oh, okay.
So
That's kind of surprising that the case and the manual are only worth $6.
Yeah,
Really?
it's a Sega game because they're made of those indestructible clams.
Oh yeah, so they all stayed around.
now,
Yeah, it's not like a
A box
Nintendo
that'll
box.
deteriorate.
I
That's
will
true.
I will say that there are some of those clam cases that are a little more expensive. Like I know the Hyperstone Heist, the Ninja Turtles game.
Yes.
It's got Konami actually like pressed into the box. So it's a slightly different box than just a regular clam case.
Yeah, so it makes it more.
So yeah, so if you want the original box, it's the one with the Konami stamp in it. So you do have to look out for those kind of things if you are a collector. So
But I bet you in Canada that's at least like $35. Just saying.
all right, so I got a bunch of other fun facts on this game. The arcade game was originally going to have pressure-sensitive buttons, but it was scrapped, and it cut the amount of different attacks by half. So there was actually going to be more attacks depending on how hard you press the button.
They actually heard that. That would be very interesting. It would change up the
Yeah, that would have been a kind
combat
of a cool
for sure.
idea.
You
Right.
could have more combos and stuff going on instead of your weak ass punches and your rock kicks.
Yeah.
It was like the rock, like giving like little
Yeah, his little kicks. Yeah.
Altered Beast was never a pack-in game for Japan. The creator of Altered Beast went to America on a trip and specifically set out to see his game with the pack-in Genesis in stores. But every time he'd go to a store to try to see it, it was sold out. So he didn't even get to see it.
Hey, that's not a bad thing.
No, that's awesome. But he wanted, because in Japan it wasn't a pack-in
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
game.
just wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. So
They just didn't even send him one.
yeah,
Like-
you'd think, but I think it was just also seeing it on the shelves.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, which I guess I should have said first, this was one of the few pack-in games that the Sega had, the Genesis. So,
Like, this is one of the first games I probably actually played because the Master System, I had Wonder Boy and this.
This would be the first Sega game I played for sure, because we didn't have Sega. My cousin did, but we were there every weekend. So this is probably the first one I played.
so in the Master System port, that 8-bit version that you played, Goobs,
Yep.
it's missing the entire bear level.
That's probably why I don't remember Ted.
Now, this is pretty neat. The PC Engine, the CD version, has different cutscenes.
Oh, fun.
Yep. Now, the Genesis version actually had a parallax scrolling, while the arcade version didn't. So this makes it look like there's more depth in the background because it's got multiple layers. So if you watch footage of the arcade version compared to the Genesis version, you'll see that it looks like there's more out behind. The world. It looks like a world. It's not just flat.
Yeah, it was a whole new world.
A whole new.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Got you both singing off of that one.
There is a musician named Matthew Sweet that has an album called Altered Beast, and he owns the arcade cabinet in his home. I'm kind of stretching for fun facts on this one, guys.
I hope in one of
I've
his
actually
songs
heard of
it's
Matthew
like,
Sweet
"Rise
before.
from your grave." Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, no, he's not that kind of music, but I would like an Altered Beast breakdown. That'd be awesome.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Rise from your grave.
And then before the next one's just like, welcome to your dome. Just like shaking sound. Bam. Da-da-da-da-da. It'd be sick.
So Neff, the main bad guy, his
He's
name
an asshole.
is Majin in Japan, which means
Fun.
magician,
Devil.
sorcerer, or demon god. Yeah.
I thought they were
I thought it was devil.
Jinns were devils, I thought.
Majin.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like Majin Buu from...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Majin Buu, so cute.
Yeah, well,
he turned Satan into a cookie and ate him, so...
Yeah, delicious.
the Jinn are, like in other beliefs, are
Holy shit.
Genies.
genies.
Jen.
I know, I'm the devil. Ha
I married the devil genie.
So, THQ and 3D3 Games released a Game Boy Advance game called Altered Beast: Guardian of the Realms. And it looks like a remake of this game, sort of, but they added more features to it and more levels. And all the reviews, because I watched a little bit of gameplay, I didn't actually play it myself. The sprites look way too big for the levels. Like in the game we played,
yeah.
the sprites are like, you can jump around and there's enough like area.
They're still big, but you have enough room.
But there's still space that you can
Right.
actually perform a jump. And
This
and that, yeah.
this one looks like you don't have enough space to actually move around because they're so big. And then
You're just too buff, man.
yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't look as iconic and fun as the original. And that may
Yeah.
be the nostalgia kicking in, but it just doesn't look as good. And it got a lot of bad reviews. Like everyone that I saw playing it, they were like, this game sucks. So it might be good though.
There's a PS2 version as well.
Yes, and this PS2 version has nothing to do with the original story. And
Besides, you turn to an animal.
yes, it's called Altered Beast in Europe. It was never released in North America, and everywhere else it's called Project Altered Beast. I don't know if it looks very good. I've always wanted to play it, but I don't know.
I watched a bit of it because, like, after reviewing and everything, I'm just like, oh, I'll check out what's on YouTube for this game. I'm like, that's interesting, but it
Yeah.
looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah. And I watched a lot of video play on all the systems, and honestly, the Sega is the best port of this game. It really does look like it's the best port, but the Nintendo Famicom had a release, which is really interesting because Nintendo, Sega, it's weird
Yeah,
that
strange.
Sega released it on there, but it looks kind of fun. But the sprites are really teeny tiny, and the levels are fucking huge. So it's the exact opposite of the Game Boy Advance version. But that version wasn't brought over to North America for the NES. It was just a Famicom game. So, but it actually looks kind of decent. Like it doesn't look terrible. It just looks very small.
Just really teeny tiny.
Yeah.
What is this, Ultra Beast School for Ants?
That's what I was going for. Thank you.
But really, that's all I've got for the fun facts portion of this episode.
Oh, you know what that means. Jenny, do the honors. You have a bunch of it built up into you for living with me for 17 years. What are we about to do right now?
Oh, we're gonna rage.
I am so disappointed with my wife right
It's
now.
time to fucking rage.
Oh, come on!
There, are you happy?
Yes.
I
I'm
knew
happy
that's what you
too.
wanted. I wanted to make it really cute. To be like, oh, 17 years of loveliness. Don't ask for a rage meter on your marriage.
It's over 9,000.
Totally. Score.
So this is the rage meter. This is where we're going to give a 1 to 10 rating on how pissed off this game made us in our gameplay. Who wants to go first on this? I'd say ladies
Wanna go
first.
honey?
Okay.
He's using a Southern charm. I'm Canadian.
I can go first. That's
You're
fine.
just going to get nice to death in this.
Kind of torn on this one because a lot of it really pisses me off, but it doesn't really bother me that it pisses me off. I'm not sure.
She dies a lot.
Like, I die a lot. Like, okay, as I've made clear every time, I fucking suck at video games, but I don't give a fuck because I love to play them.
I give a fuck. You can be part of my rage meter.
You're
Continue on.
breaking my heart here, babe.
Don't go breaking my heart.
I couldn't if I tried. Sorry.
See, now you're hyped up. Now you can go.
Okay, but now I'm happy. I don't know. Maybe I give this like a 5.
A
Okay.
5?
What? Are you like questioning that I'm only giving it a 5?
Yes, I am.
Should I be giving it higher? 6,
Yes.
6, 7? What?
Tell me what I should
How
rate
much
it.
do I yell at this game?
You yelled quite a bit.
Okay, yeah, maybe like a 7. I kind of think I threw the controller at one point because I got really pissed off at
There you
those
go.
fucking ground
See,
snakes.
I'm here to call her out on her
He is.
shit.
Okay, yeah, let's say 7 because yeah, fuck those ground snakes. That fucking lightning noise makes me want to rip out my eyelashes one by one because it would be more goddamn pleasant.
Yeah?
The fact that that stupid motherfucker sits there and just shoots lightning for no fucking reason
Yeah.
drives me insane. The bosses are bullshit. The
sound
tiger
like me
fucking
right
sucks
now. It's
because I'm channeling you.
You're swearing so much.
Okay, but now I feel better, so 7.
7. Okay.
What about you, man?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Fuck you.
That's because I had to play with you.
That's really mean.
You died a lot. I had to restart the game quite a few
It was
times.
really fucking high. Like, give me some credit.
Granted, you were high.
Thank you.
And
So
were-
maybe you should make that a little bit lower.
You're doing a decent job at best.
Thank you.
But, again,
I
you were
zapped
high.
those eyeballs like a motherfucker. Don't
You
even
did.
say I didn't.
On the 3rd time around.
I still got there.
She was
We
slow to the
decided,
game.
like, we're reviewing this together, so I'm like, we're gonna play it together. So we did it. We beat it. We beat
did.
it together, like, the whole way through.
We kicked its ass.
Nice.
But yeah,
But, fuck you.
it gets a
Just
little
stop.
annoying at points. Because when you know you can beat this game and be a world record setter, I could
I'm
never
sorry,
beat this
I'm
game in under
holding you
9 minutes. You're not holding me back. You're pushing me forward towards the future. I was choosing a co-pilot for this
Yeah.
game. We changed together. We became beasts. Sadly, we didn't play in doggy style this time. If we did, we would have won.
Yeah, my rage meter would have been fucking 9,000.
I'm not satisfied.
So you said, did you say a 4?
But yeah, that didn't really piss me off too much. This game, this playthrough, like the bees with the dicks, the bees, my face. Didn't really piss me off too much, and yeah, only the tiger. Didn't like the tiger. So I'm sticking with my 4. Toby, you good sir.
I think a 4 is pretty fair. There's a couple of enemies that are cheap as hell. I think that stupid ass unicorn at the end is pretty cheap. The last level has a lot of actually cheap enemies. In the first level, one of the headless zombie thing that's walking around, it's like it waits until you finally walk up to it to try to punch it before it hits you, and it always gets me. Like, for some reason, it always gets me. And in those stupid blob things, the blob monsters, I always get those stuck on my head, and and I've been playing this game for years, but
Oh, I forgot about those stupid fucking things.
Oh yeah, they suck.
Oh, every
little
time I'd be
purple-
like shaking my head around and he'd punch him off my head. Yeah, you are a dick face. Sorry.
But yeah, it's this game's got enough challenge to where it's still fun, but it really irritate me, you know? And it could just be the years and years of playing this, and it's such a short game, I don't know if you can rage too crazy in that short
Apparently
time
you
period.
can. If you play with a partner who's fucking terrible, apparently. Doesn't matter
I
that
gave
she
it a
loves
4.
the game.
I still beat it with you. This is what people want when you're on the shows.
To make your wife cry? Well, thank you.
You're not
everyone.
crying.
I'm very close. See these wet eyes?
You're spraying water on them.
No, I don't have water in a spray bottle.
Spraying ginger ale.
With your 4, my 4, and her 7, we're gonna give it an average of a 5 on the rage meter. So that's pretty fair, I think.
I agree.
I feel like that math doesn't work out, but sure.
We don't know math.
Oh my god, really? You want me to get
We
you
can't
the
count
actual
higher
average?
than 10.
No, she's pulling out the actual average right now, Toby.
Because there's no way 4, 4, and 7 is an average of 5.
It
Maybe
equals
I'm wrong.
15 divided by 3.
Oh, maybe then. Is it 15? 8 plus 7? Yeah, you're right. Okay. Continue.
Now it's time for us to rate this game on if it's still worth playing. We're going to give it a 1 to 10 rating to figure out, should we keep playing this in the future? Do you want me to go first?
Go right ahead, Toby.
All right. I'm going to give this game a 7. I think it's a great game. I think it's fun. It's really, really short. And I might even give it a little bit of a lower rating, but nostalgia kicks in real hard on this one, so I'm giving it a 7. I love the different beasts that you can be, except the tiger. I'm glad that we all agree that the tiger sucks, and the bear's almost there too. You know?
Yeah, close.
Sleepy Bear.
Yeah, the sleepy bear. I like all the variety of enemies in this game. The music, it could have been better, but it fit the atmosphere for this game. I think this game looks much better than the arcade version. I know Goobs has told me offline that he thinks that the arcade version looks really good. I don't think it looks that good compared
Tom
to the
and Hank
Sega.
look so much like buffer on that one,
They
man.
do, yeah, I'll give you
They
that.
do, but I don't like the colors. Like, I don't like how it's colored and stuff. I think it just looks better on the Genesis version. I think that it controls well. It's not too stiff. It's not too loose. It's it's just right with the werebear. Yeah, I mean, I love this game a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's so short. I don't know if it's necessarily one of those games that you'd be like, oh, you got to play this game. Like, it's such a great game. So
It is, you have to own this
See,
game.
I feel the opposite. I feel like it's one of those games that I tell people that they should play because it's so short. It doesn't take 5 hours to beat. Like, for me.
Well, that's a good point too. I'm thinking of something that that's a really good point actually. It's something that you can, hey, you want to play a game for about an hour? You got an hour to kill, and you can throw it in. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just think I wish it was longer because I do enjoy it, and I wish there was more transformations. That doesn't mean I want to go play the Game Boy Advance version, but I wish this one was longer. So I'm gonna stick with a 7 right now.
Jenny, you ready to go?
Yeah, I can go. I'm gonna give it. I was gonna give it a 7, but I'm gonna give it an 8 because even though you're mean, this game means a lot to me because we play this game a lot together. We've been playing this game together for so many years, so it
Since we
has a
first
little
met,
extra
so-
bit of like special place in my heart. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I just love this game. I think it's tons of fun. Yes, I suck at it. Do I care? No. Does it piss me off? Yes. Do I care? No, I still have fun. I just love the whole concept of no, because there's games that you can play that piss you off and you don't have fun.
Right.
This is one of those games that pisses me off.
Like
but
Awesome Possum?
like how many fucking games? What were we playing last? Donkey Kong, where I was almost in tears. I'm like, fuck this game. I never want to play this game again. It just pissed me off. This
Right.
pisses me off, but I still go back and play it. Yeah, I think it looks great. I love the whole concept of transforming. Yeah. I give it an 8. I think everybody should fucking play this game. It's a basic beat 'em up game. Those are like one of my favorite types of games. So.
Yeah, you love beat 'em ups. We
I
love
just
beat 'em
love,
ups
yeah,
as a
and
collective
I love
team.
them because we can play them together. And it's a game where I really don't have to hold my own weight. Like, yes, you die more, but you can pick up my slack by killing more enemies and saving me orbs like you always do. And
Like I do in
that.
life.
Do you?
I carry you in life. We carry each other through new threshold.
I don't know
of
if I
the
could carry
future.
you through the threshold to the future, but we could try.
Yeah, no, I'm super heavy.
Fuck yes, we'll do it together.
I was trying to turn around, make it
was
romantic.
very nice. It was very nice. No, I really love this game.
Because I'm an asshole. I was trying to be nice for once.
You did well, thank you. I like that it's short. I find beat 'em ups shouldn't
Like you?
Yes, I am. Thank you. I find that beat 'em ups shouldn't be too long. If they're too long, it gets very repetitive. I feel like this 5-level thing is good for this game because I feel like any more it would get repetitive. Because again, it's a beat 'em up. It's kind of the same shit over and over again. Yeah. But fuck that Nef guy. But yeah, 8 for me. This is on like if I were to give somebody a list of 5 games that I think they should play, this would be on it every time.
Cool.
Now you.
I'm giving it a 7.5.
Oh yeah.
And I dabbed the whole time.
He did.
You're very
after
good.
everything I said. But yeah, everything has kind of been said about this game. The music is drab, so fuck that. Get that out of here.
I mean, if the music was better, I would have given it probably a 9. But
This game is fun by yourself, with a friend, or wife. You can play this
who
game.
is your friend? Just saying.
Yeah, that's granted. Jesus, I'm trying to
I know you
trying
are.
to do my job here.
I know. I'm sorry.
God damn it, Bean.
Sorry.
Get out of the house. But yeah, this game is it's pretty legendary because every time I wear my Alter Beast hat at work, someone always mentions like, I used to play that game. Like, you should go back and play it now because it's fucking awesome. And then I have people come back the next day like, I played that game. Yeah, so. I'm like, no. Like, that's not that's what it's supposed to say to me. It's supposed to say, it's awesome. And, like, the whole transformation thing, too, like, we got Mario who transforms into, like, bigger Mario, then like, the Flower Mario, and, like, Tanuki Mario, and fucking Raccoon. There's all sorts of shit Mario turns into. Sega has Altered Beast, because he turns into a fucking different beast. It's amazing. So, besides the tiger.
Yeah.
Don't like that so much. The graphics and sprites are on par. Like, they're big, beefy, beautiful characters that I want to just, like, smack the shit out of.
Big beefy men.
You turn into a big, beefy man. A big, beefy beast. Everything's beefy on this episode. Yeah, no, you guys described this perfectly before me. So that's why I decided to go last, because I'm going to give it a 7.5 like I did in the beginning of this.
Very nice.
So it's a 7.5.
I dig it. So
That's
with
all of our scores combined, I did the math for you already, Toby. You picked a 7, she picked an 8,
Yep.
7.5.
yes, sir. That's it. So, yeah, and we got to give this game a little bit of credit for us realizing that we were retro gaming nerds. Because of your
Yeah, I think we
damn
kind of
hat.
mentioned that before in this episode.
I know. At the beginning you did, but I want it to be known like this has come full circle. This show would have never ever come around if it wasn't for your hat.
I still remember the day you bought that hat. And
Yeah.
I was like, buy that hat.
It was at a Comic-Con. I bought
Yep.
that and my Streets of Rage 2 hat. Or my Streets of Rage hat.
Streets of Rage hat, yeah.
The same day. I walked around, I bought the Alter Beast hat first. And then I'm like, oh, that fits good. Because I have a big fucking head.
Yeah, it's hard to find
And
hats
then like I
that
walked
fit.
around again and saw the Streets of Rage hat. And I just bought it automatically. Like, okay, that's it. And then we were talking about wrestling on like a live chat. And you
Yep.
saw my Alter Beast hat. And then we started talking about Mega Man and our dicks got hard. And then the
And
show
then it just-
became a thing.
Yep. It slowly. It took a year or two, but it finally came together. But it all started because of your damn hat. So thank you
definitely
for
did.
buying that hat.
You should be thanking me for letting him buy that hat.
Thank you for
You're
letting
welcome.
him buy that
I'm
hat.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I'd like to thank you for being a friend. Going down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a friend and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, Thank you for being a friend. Golden Girls.
Finish him.
So this is the part of the show where we wrap everything up, and we're going to tell you about all of our stuff and how you can support the show. But first, we're going to start giving shout outs to all of our patrons that are on the $2 and up tier. So let me start off by giving you our supporters' names. We have HF Raider, Sammy Chivers. I hope I'm saying that right.
Chivers or Chivers?
Chivers?
Maybe Chivers.
Maybe. Let me know, and I'll make sure to say it right next time. Trey Dishman, which that's one of my buddies from high school. So Trey, I love you. He knows I love him. What am I saying? And
You
then
filleted him once. That's what I heard.
yeah, we have Chris Labe, Derek Hayes, and Mask Llama. So those
Hey,
are
I know that guy.
Yeah.
those are our patrons on the $2 and up tier, and we do have other patrons, and we love you just as much. And if you want to help support the show, you can go to patreon.com/badsecretmedia. That will cover you for 3 shows.
3 shows. We're giving the value here.
Yeah, so just for $1, you'll get 3 different shows, extra content. So that's a damn good bargain. So speaking of those other 3 shows, Goobs, will you tell us about yours and Jenny's other show?
Oh, I'd love to. Talk about the Derailers podcast with my best friend Rick and my wonderful wife.
That's me, Jenny Bean.
So you're actually here for it, so that's
I am.
awesome. And we take the train off the tracks every week or so. Like
Whenever we
know.
get to it, our lives are derailed. Okay, like
We're
seriously.
random as fuck. But we take one episode, or we take one topic. Thank you, Jenny, for keeping me on
welcome.
the tracks. That's why you're here.
That's right.
And we run the train off the tracks, and we do a 2-minute about review. Not review.
If you can even call it that. I usually search the topic on my phone and then get distracted by something else very quickly and don't look it up.
And then we talk about it. So
Yeah, we
that's the
try.
Derailers. Just like this whole thing we just did. It's just a bunch of nonsense. But a lot of fun at the same time. We have a lot of... And there's a story about a horse.
Got an audio drama going on there.
Yeah.
Good old Naysay.
Horse who's a soldier. And there's a Jamaica Paca. There's a whole bunch of random stuff on there. So
Jumble.
enjoy. Go listen. Toby, what about you, sir, after this botched the worst fucking promo ever?
Well, what about your social
Started
media?
off so nice.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GoobsWN. Send me a DM. I don't care. I'll get back to anyone. And that's just how I roll.
Nice.
Very nice.
Unless you're trying to take me away from my wife, because then I will
Then you
fight
back
you.
the fuck up.
Back the fuck
I'm
up.
short, but I'm
Or-
feisty.
Or if you're trying to take him to do a different retro video game review show, back the fuck up, bitch.
Oh, shit. My
Yeah.
bear wife will get you, too.
Yeah, yeah. Jenny, do you want to
Blow
plug?
snot bubbles at you.
Jenny, do you want to plug some social media?
Yeah, I guess you can follow the Derailers on Twitter at the Derailers. Not that I'm ever really on there, but please try to. Like, we'll still take the followers. I'm getting back there eventually. And I guess you can follow me on Instagram as long as you don't send me dick pics or ask me about my vajayjay. At Lil Sock Puppets, LIL Sock Puppets. Yeah, we could be friends. That's cool. So you can add me on there.
Well, for me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Toby Von Doom.
Feel free to ask him about his vajayjay.
Yeah, ask me all you want about my JJ. Actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I post videos where I mess with telemarketers, and it's also
they're
got
so good.
it's got a Facebook page called Toby versus Telemarketers, and I tell them about my. I ask them if they want to see my penis all the time, so you can check that out. I
You
also
actually had one person call the FBI on you.
yeah, the one called the FBI on me. It's pretty good. Go check those videos out. Toby versus Telemarketers. I also do a podcast sometimes. It hasn't been done in a long time, but it's the Secret Transmission podcast. We are a satire show about conspiracies, the supernatural, UFOs, serial killers, and anything else spookily dookily. You can find it on all the major podcasting apps, and you can find it on Twitter and Instagram at Secret Transpod. And you know what? Let's just make it simple. If you want links to all of our shows, just go to badsecretmedia.com.
That makes the whole last 5 minutes relevant. Go there.
Just go to secretmedia.com if you can't remember all this, because we are a bad secret.
And it has links to our TeePublic page. Go to tpublic.com/user/secret levels. Put one of our beautiful shirts on one of your beautiful chests.
That's right.
Or you can turn into a tapestry or a whole bunch of different shit. Coffee mugs, bags.
Right.
You can put us anywhere.
You really channeled your inner Dee Dee there at the beginning. That was really nice. Haven't heard Dee Dee in a while.
Dee Dee Diamonds.
It was wonderful.
Dee Dee Diamond does games.
Well, and then for secret levels, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram. Instagram and
Get
Twitter.
that tweeter.
At Secret Levels Pod. We also have a Facebook page. We also have a Facebook group that you can join and chat with me and Jenny. Or you can go to where, Goobs?
The motherfucking Discord.
For everybody but Jenny is welcome.
You're more than welcome.
I'm just joking.
But I was just fucking with you
I
before. But yeah, come join the Discord group. There's been a lot of people coming in recently. Some of them are bots and they get kicked the fuck out because we don't like that shit.
Yeah, we did have a bot come in trying to teach us English or something. I don't remember what.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Toby booted her the fuck out with some girl named after a Black Orphan character.
Yeah,
It's not fun.
Orphan tears?
No, I'm not sipping on Orphan tears tonight. I'm sipping on Discord tears. Because you'll get that after I kick your ass in Smash Brothers on Friday nights.
Yep.
When I beat you as Wii Fit Trainer.
And the Discord link is in the show notes, so go click it, join our Discord, talk with us, talk with our listeners. It's a big happy family. We're kind of growing a small community of gamers, and it's really
fucking
cool.
awesome in there.
So
everyone is more than welcome.
Yep. And I mean that's it for this episode, Goobs.
That's it indeed. You have anything to say to close it out, Jen?
Play fucking Altered Beast. If you haven't played Altered Beast, fucking play it.
And don't mess with my wife about her clam. Game over, folks.